There's so much going on in the real estate market, I don't even know where to start. Hey, how's it going? This is Richard Addo-Kessie, and right now I just want to get on here and just go over all the new information that's going on in the real estate market. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, whether you're a homeowner, whether you're an investor, I have news for you. All right. And today, as you know, December 11th is the Bank of Canada announcement. So first and foremost, I know you already know, but I'm going to let you know if you don't know. All right. Another rate decrease has happened, another 0.5 basis points. So right now we're seeing gradual drops, on the interest rate, which is showing that right now there's going to be more people coming onto the market. If you are a buyer, right now is the time to go and get pre-approvals and go and get your home. Or if you're planning to sell and buy something new, now is the time, right? Because the decrease in the rate drop now brings the rate to 3.25, which is the posted rate. And of course, the banks have their prime plus or prime minus that you have to accommodate as well, right? But the rates have dropped. If you are a homeowner and you're currently on a variable rate, you're going to notice on your future statements that it's going to be a lot less. You have a lot more money that you could use that they're not taking from you. All right. So, a lot of relief on both sides, sellers, buyers, and homeowners. Right. And right now, if you are, a homeowner and you're looking for options, maybe you're looking to make that transition, move to a next home, now is the perfect time. What I am noticing on the market is, more buyers are coming onto the market, and especially with this announcement, we're going to see even more buyers coming onto the market. So it is a pretty balanced market right now. What I'm noticing, yes, it is a buyer's market. It is more in favor with the buyers, but it's still a great time to sell. Right now, the showings are picking up. We're getting more buyers onto the market, seeing properties, right? A lot less lowballs are happening, right? People are actually coming up and giving decent offers at market value. So if you are a buyer or a seller, with this new interest rate announcement, really now start reaching out and seeing what the next moves are to make. I can be reached at 647-921-1715, and I could sit down with you and go through a game plan, for your main real estate objectives. All right. So that's one thing that happened, right? And another thing that happened, if you look at the date as well, in 4 days, there's actually CMHC is going to be increasing the mortgage insurance up to $1.5 million. All right. What does this mean? Right. Prior to and when up to like 2012, when they last had their benchmark in terms of what they want to insure mortgages for, was a long time ago. And now the markets have changed dramatically, especially in markets like the GTA and Vancouver, where, if you want a detached home and say you have a growing family where you need more rooms, right now the minimum price that you're paying is about $1 million, right? Even for a semi-detached, $1 million, right? So it's very wise for them to increase the mortgage insurance to up to 1.5, right? So prior to, if you bought a home over $1 million, then you would have to put the full 20% down, right? And the mortgage insurance wouldn't cover any of that 20%. But now, it's up to 1.5. So anything that's under 1.5, you can put up to 10%. And then anything below 500,000, 5% is what you could put down as a first-time home buyer. So if you're a first-time home buyer, be excited, right? That now you could actually get mortgage insurance, up to $1.5 million, where you have to put less than 20%. So if you've been saving and you've been working your way to that 20%, maybe you already have 10% ready to go and you're ready to buy your house. So again, reach out to me and let's go start looking for some properties, get you pre-approved and get you into your new home. Another thing that is actually happening right now is, I don't know if you've seen, but right now, Mr. Justin Trudeau wants to crack down on short-term rentals, right? So investors, if you're owning an Airbnb or a Vrbo or any of these short-term housing, now is the really time to really look at your portfolio and see, do you want to hold those long term, or maybe you want to reallocate your funds into another place, right? So reach out to me again and let's set a game plan, right? And what does this mean by cracking down on these homes? In his statement, he said that over 200,000 homes in Canada are on short-term rentals, and those could be used for housing because there is a housing crisis here in Canada and they need ways to produce more housing. So now what they're doing is a lot of short-term rentals, they want to convert them into long-term rentals. All right, so people can have housing. So what that's going to do for a lot of investors, it's definitely going to be affecting your overhead in terms of the return on investment. So if you just recently purchased a property, right, and right now you're getting cash flow because you're on short term, right, that may change, right, to where it's going to be long term, and maybe there's not enough room for you to cash flow as much. So now may be a time for you to reposition your funds, and put them into other investments. Again, reach out to me and I'll direct you. Let's get on a game plan. So much information, so much news is happening, and I'm here to keep you up to date. There is more, but I don't want this video to drag on too long, so I'm going to be posting another video, for more news that's going on in the housing market. So thank you for tuning in, and check out for the next video. Make sure that you share this with people, because all this information and news people do need to be aware of before they actually take action in the market. All right. So share, like, comment, and I appreciate your presence. God bless.